Hello guys, welcome once again. In this video I will show you how to create a control while your program is still running. So for example, I want to create a button while my program is running. So I want to write a code so that when I click some button it will create some other button at the runtime, and then when I click the new button which is created at the runtime, it should perform some task. So let's see how can we do that. First of all, I will take a button here and I will change its text as create btn for button, and I will just copy the text and I will provide the same text in here as the name also. Okay, and then I double click this button, and first of all, if I'm creating a button and I want to use it anywhere else also, that button click event, when I click this button, so I have to declare a global button variable. So not inside this button click event, but I have to declare that button outside my event. So you can go above your code, and in here after your form declaration you can declare this button and then give it a variable name. In my case, btn is equal to new button bracket and bracket closed. Okay, so this is the declaration of the new button which we are creating, right? And then once again I will go to the code, once again button click event, and here I will write the code. So here in this button click event I will write these 5 lines of code. What are these 5 lines? This is the button event or button variable which I have created above, which is this btn variable, button variable, and then write dot parent is equal to this, and then in this next line write the same button variable dot location is equal to new system dot drawing dot point, and inside this bracket we will pass these two argument which indicates the location of your button. So if you are not sure where you want to locate your button or where your new button will be located when it's created, what you can do is, for example, you have this button and just select it, and you can see here the location of that button. So 249 by 173, so 249 by 173 is this location, and you want to create your new button at this location, for example. So just place this button at this location and just note the location from here. So 75 by 151, I will once again replace the position, and then here my button location was 75 by 151. So you can use this trick to find the location and create the button at the exact location, right? In the third line write button dot size is equal to new system dot drawing dot size, and in the bracket we will pass the size of your button, so width and height. So the same thing you can also use for button width and height, size also. So just resize this button and just select this, and for example this is the desired size you want to create. Then go to here, properties, and just note the size 94 by 42. So here I will pass 94 by 42, and I know the size of my button which I create. Okay, in the next line write button dot name is equal to button name. So this is the name of your button which every control has. So for example I have this button, this has this name, so this name is equivalent to this button name. Okay, and in the next line button dot text is equal to new button, or whatever text you want to show. This is the caption which will show on the button. So let's try and run the program first, and when I click this button it creates a new button on my desired location. Okay, now for example I want to create or perform some action when I click this button, then our coding or our purpose will be successful. So let's see how we can create this button click event. So what you can do is just below the button click event which you are in which you are writing your create button code, just go outside that event function, and just below that we will write our new button, this button click event. So for that the easiest way is to just copy this button click event which you have created earlier from above, or any button click event, and paste it here and just close this from here, right? So this has created our button click event. Now what you need to do is you need to replace this by the name of your button. So this is the name of my button, so just copy this name and just replace here. Okay, so button slash name button click, and write like this. Sorry, not this button name, but this is the declaration for button. So this is our button variable, so just copy this and paste it here, right? So this is our button click event for the button we are creating. There is one more thing you need to do. First of all, let's do something with this button. So I will show the message dot show inside this some message. So thank you. Okay, but our code is still not complete because this button click event will not be executed automatically. So what you need to do is just go at the top where your initialize component function is there, wherever your form is initializing. Just below this initialize component function you need to write this. So this is the code you need to write in order to actualize your button click event. So write this dot button dot click. Button is the variable of button which we have written earlier. So this dot btn dot click plus is equal to new system dot event handler, and in the bracket write this dot button click. So this button click is the same as this button click, so this should be remembered. And now when I run the program, when I click this create button, it creates a button, and when I click this new button, it shows a message. Okay, so now you will be able to create the control, and you can also provide event handler to it. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and bye for now.